Ututu ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa ekwere m ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa ekwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole Amechi kwere ya na nkwa Smog kwere ya na nkwa Olivian kwere ya na nkwa Prophetic Apostle kwere ya na nkwa Delish Kitchen kwere ya na nkwa anyị kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa ekwere m ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole lọlọ kwere ya na nkwa ekwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole Apostle kwere ya na nkwa ikwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ Stella jiri ekele bịa n'iru onye nwanyị n'anya sole Samuel kwere ya na nkwa Helen kwere ya na nkwa o kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ anyị buru ekele anyị para ekele pata n'ihu onye nwanyị n'anya sole anyị kwere ya na nkwa Helen kwere ya na nkwa Samuel kwere ya na nkwa ikwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ka anyị buru onyinye bata n'iru onye nwanyị n'anya sole onye dịrị kwere ya na nkwa o kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ anyị buru ekele bịa n'iru onye nwanyị n'anya sole ka anyị kwere ya na nkwa kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ejimekele bịa n'iru dadi n'anya sole chiem kwere ya na nkwa Nwokoro kwere ya na nkwa ka anyị kwere ya na nkwa kwere ya na nkwa ụtụtụ ebumekele bata n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole Remigius kwere ya na nkwa o kwere ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ ka anyị buru ekele bata n'iru onye nwe anyị n'anya sole ka anyị kwere ya na nkwa. You're welcome, man of God. Let's quickly take this song. This is our normal early morning song. Let's go. Anyị kwere ya na nkwa.
Have mercy on we be of us. Lord,
Give us a freedom.
have mercy on we be of us and
Give us a freedom.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on we be of us and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So, just like all over the globe, are you feeling me? We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland. We are the Biafra nation. We are going home to Biafra city. Because it's tell you, we no fear we get British. We no fear Britain. We no fear them. We no fear them. Boko Haram. We no fear them. We no fear Fulani Khalifa. We no fear them. We no fear Mietiala. We no fear them. We no fear them. Bandit kill. We no fear them. We no fear them. Janjaweed. We no fear them. We no fear them. Al Qaeda. We no fear Lucifer. We no fear you, Satan. We no fear little demons. We no fear the theater. We no fear little junkies. Little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafra. Doing his business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafra. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have to go, man. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities.
We are going home.
Yes.
Are going home. We are going home for real. We are going home. We are going to our homeland. We are going home. Hey, Biafra is our root. This is our root. We are going home.
And Fulanis, we buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on Igbo man, we buy him for 10 million. On the market. Mad people everywhere. So whatever. You get what.
Hey.
With the priest, that's the bam. I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Welcome to this morning broadcast. Day 4 of this particular sit at home. Day 4, and we are going home. Now, I want you to listen to what our Prime Minister had to say.
We move.
Apart from the fact that we are going to make sure they hear our language, that Biafra first. But our Prime Minister had this to say, and I want you to hear it. And upon that, we're going to establish what we have to say this morning. Everyone coming in, let them know that they cannot change the narrative, they cannot change the language. We have our demands, and they must meet it.
They cannot continue to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and he will continue to be the leader. But at this point, he can't lead from captivity of the enemy.
No way.
Taking order or any instruction from the DSS dungeon where Marshal Kano is being castrated means that entire Biafra is being caged by the Nigerian terrorist state. And that is what Simon Ekpa and every sensible person will not accept. The idea of arresting or kidnapping him from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioning him to Nigeria was to end the Biafra struggle and to end the freedom fighting for Biafra. And that has failed woefully.
Woefully. I repeat it once more and then I'll open the mic.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And he will continue to be the leader. But at this point, he can't lead from captivity of the enemy. Taking order or any instruction from the DSS dungeon where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated means that entire Biafra is being caged by the Nigerian terrorist state. And that is what Simon Ekpa and every sensible person will not accept. The idea of arresting or kidnapping him from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioning him to Nigeria was to end the Biafra struggle and to end the freedom fighting for Biafra. And that has failed woefully.
That has failed woefully. Pastor Sam, my brother, you need to speak up and let your voice be heard this morning. Nobody can change the language. Nobody can change our resolve and our demand. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then we will know what next. But if you don't free him, you want us to take orders from him? No. You failed since yesterday and you continue to fail. Thank you very much, my brother. You take the microphone.
Yes, my brother from the same mother. I greet you. Good morning from here. Thank you for all you do. I'm so. My heart is so glad seeing you every morning. This is just like this is where I worship these days. I worship on your altar. This altar every morning. If I haven't been on this altar, I don't feel good. But seeing you on this altar every morning gives me joy. So it's a thing of joy. My brother, they cannot change the narrative for us. Never. We have passed the Rubicon and there is no going back. We are not going back any inch. We are not giving them any chance. They want to change the narrative for us. We know what our demand is. Our PM have said it all, and there is no rocket science about this. Just simple. Release our Hamadike for us. Cure ED. That's all we ask for them. We cannot take order from somebody in captivity of the enemy. How can we be outside and taking order from somebody you hold? We don't even know whether he's on any gunpoint to dish out any instruction. We don't even know what is going on in that camp, whatever that you guys are doing to him or at the moment of saying whatever he's saying, and you expect any reasonable somebody to take order from somebody that is holding the captivity of the enemy. So taking order, how can that be possible? I don't even know. Sometimes I look at this, our intellectual, whatever they call themselves. I don't know how these are intellectual people, how they think sometimes. Do they think that everybody are fools? If they are fooled themselves, they think that everybody, that especially the people that are handling this piloting the affair of this IPOB right now, they think they are as foolish as they used to be before. No, era of that one has passed. They know what the right thing to do. They just know but they don't want to do it. They just keep beating around the bush. You keep beating around the bush. We already tell you we have passed this level. Any propaganda, or you can send whoever you want to send. You can dialogue. I don't know who they want to dialogue with. You're trying to talk with our PM. We already gave you guys. This is a simple thing we need. Release a man that have already been discharged and acquainted by your own court. Release the man that have been set free already. I don't know why it's too hard for this intellectual to do. I don't understand what is too hard. Just what they need to do, and every time we go from there. We need to see our able leader. We want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk to us face to face. We Biafrans, we know the voice of we the shepherd know the voice we the sheep know the voice of our shepherd.
Our
When he
shepherd.
speaks,
Yes.
we know. When we hear him alive and direct, we know, we hear, and we take order from him directly. Apart from that, nothing goes, nothing less, nothing more. We are moving forward, and no power, no force, no propaganda, no gathering or any meeting will ever stop us from where we are going. We are heading to our promised land. And they have to know, the earlier they understand this, the better for everybody. The earlier they do the right thing. Nnamdi Kanu said, if you don't let us go, the zoo will be destroyed and crumble to the dust. And that is the direction we are already going. Unless they release us and let the people of God go, it's our time to be liberated. And Jehovah God, his hand is already in it.
You see?
His hand is in what is going on. So he already taking charge, control of the whole thing. And they better know, understand it, that there is no going back. We are marching into our promised land. And the God, Nnamdi Kanu, will lead us. We will come out and usher us into that promised land. They try to bring division and talk all this, their camp. They try to divide our camp into two. And they fell on the arrival.
The way they divided Nigeria. No,
they want to divide Nigeria. So they try to divide the Simon Eva camp and the Mazen and the Kano camp. He's no more an agent of Nigeria.
No.
So from now, the agent of Nigeria doesn't work again. So now it become another second command.
Second in command.
Second in command of Nnamdi Kanu. He has made it clear that we are one. Nnamdi Kanu is still the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is still our leader till tomorrow, but we cannot take order from somebody that is in captivity of the enemy. We don't know what he's doing. You don't know the condition he's giving any order, even if he's the one that give that order, which I know he is not. That even if no sensible person, no sensible major or general will ever take order from somebody that the enemy is holding at gunpoint, and you expect him to tell him to take order whatever he's giving. That is not done. So, and they're supposed to, they know that, but they just keep beating around the bush. Keep beating around the bush. The earlier they do the right thing and let this innocent man go, the better the peace for everyone. That they don't want to do it. We keep going.
Thank you very much.
So, my brother, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for what you are doing. We move.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic morning, my brother. One love. Thank you. Yeah. So this narrative they are bringing, it has already failed on arrival. Now, the old man they are sending, who cannot, negotiate with them if they feel he's an important man, which is this Dan or Lassie of a man. If you feel he's an important man and you cannot negotiate with him to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who already, there is a free way of setting him free without any hurdle or any stress, because the law already vindicates him, and you owe him apology and what do you call it, and the fine to pay for all the humiliation you caused him. He cannot negotiate there. You are planning to send him to Finland, even though you still have some of the terrorists you send there who have already failed. They are being bundled back, and you are bundling another set of terrorists to go there. I pity for all of you. Nigeria, you came late. Nigeria, you have failed already. We can never settle for less. No way. We can't settle for less. The earlier you do the needful and the right thing, the better for you. Honestly. So it will slow down your destruction. The earlier you do the needful, the better for you. It is too late for you. It is too late for you. Today is day 4, and Biafra land is still locked down. Remember, we are increasing the tempo. We are intensifying the civil disobedience. and there is nobody that can stop us. Excuse me, nobody that can stop us. So the earlier you do the right thing, the better. This set of Biafrans have crossed the Rubicon. We have crossed the Rubicon. You admit that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. And you, as foolish as you are, how can a leader lead from captivity? How? How can a leader be under the captivity of the people he wants to be free from? And you expect his own followers, his subjects, to be taking orders from him under the captivity of the people we are clamoring to be free from? Huh? And some idiot will come and say, you have to listen to your leader. Listen to who? In captivity? That is, I don't understand. No wonder you are rightly called Zoological Republic. No wonder you are rightly called Zoological Republic. Because you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even with whatever you have done to him, whatever injection you feel you may have given him, whatever, mental, humiliation you have given to him, if he comes out and he takes any microphone physically face to face, he will debunk all of you. That's why you resort to writing letter. You resort to calling some idiots, that don't know their left from their right, to come and be speaking and want to negotiate with Simon Ekpa to stop this, to stop that. Bunch of fools. I don't know what else to call you apart from that. Bunch of fools. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free before we can listen to anything. Because we are a nation of intelligent people. We are not a bunch of nations that have no ideas or have nobody to speak on our behalf because you heard our leader. Because the main idea why you heard him is to destroy this agitation. Is to destroy every move we are making to be free. That is why you kidnapped him. But now you can see it has failed. So you resort to all the propaganda. You resort to buying people, hungry people, that, the money they have collected will be their ruin and their end. Whatever you have done to them that broke them to give up their will to you, it will ruin them also. It's a pity, it will ruin them. Because we know where we are going to. We know our resolve. We know our demands. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not freed unconditionally, we continue. And we are going to have our self-referendum. You have not seen it before. You are going to see it now. So what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? So do the right thing, and then everybody part their ways very, peacefully. No wahala. But if you want war, you want trouble, we are equipped for it. We are ready for it. We are ready for it. So all these your lies and propaganda, the old man you just brought from wherever he came from, they're trying to, I will go and speak to Simon, I will go to Finland. You will go to Finland, but you cannot go to DSS dungeon and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. It is in Finland you will go. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not under your captivity. So you going to Finland is a waste of time. You even calling to negotiate with him is a waste of time. He is not in captivity. He is the one in charge now, giving orders. And you can see it evidently that Biafrans are following the orders. Biafrans are obeying. Because they know what they want. They know they've suffered enough. So we cannot, continue to be under your subjugation for eternity. No way. It is our time to be free, and we are going home. This is day 4. Umuchineke, you have done well. You have done well thus far. You must continue. You must continue. And everyone that is doing what they are doing right now, remember you are doing it for yourself, for your own freedom, for yourself. So when you are fighting for your freedom, you do everything that you need to do to get it done, to get the job done. So you're not doing it in the favor of anyone. It is for your freedom first, for your own children, for your generation, for your own family. Do you understand? If you want to water it down because of the pressure, let us eat food. You eat today, and tomorrow you will not see anything to eat again. So you suffer today, because like our Prime Minister said, you have suffered for 50 years for nothing. 50 years you suffered, even more than 50 years. You suffered for nothing. And right now, just for a few days, and there is something you are suffering for. You have a good reason you are suffering for something. So you can see it. From day one, our Prime Minister told them it is cash and carry. Look at it. Look at what we have. If you don't give us what we want, no way. You can't take us down anymore. You cannot take us down anymore. So this morning, I came to encourage you once more. Nigeria have failed on arrival. The narrative, they cannot change it for us. They cannot keep changing the topic. We have our 5 points agenda. So you can come and change it. So I'll display it for you to see it again. For those of you that may think we are here to play, we are joking. No, we are not joking. We have our 5 point agenda and we maintain it. We maintain it. We maintain it. Number one, demand. We demand, first and foremost, the immediate and unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That's point number one. Number two, for preparation of Biafra's self-referendum. That's number two. Number three, to further put the world on notice that Biafrans are taking their future into their own hands. Number four, to demonstrate that the Biafra Republic government in exile remains the only legitimate government in whom the Biafran people listen and are loyal to. Number five, agenda for this 2 weeks sit at home to invalidate the illegitimacy of those who parade themselves as Nigeria representatives within the Biafran territory. And because of that, today we are on day 4. We are what? We are on day 4 of this sit at home. We're on day 4, and Biafrans are moving forward. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of August. You can see those marks. It is still on red. Tomorrow, Friday, the 4th of August, will still be on red. Then on Saturday is on green. Saturday is green, so you can go about your activities on Saturday. On Sunday, you can go to church and pray, but make sure that all your prayer is to end that captivity, to end that zoological republic. That is your prayer. Wherever you go, whether you go to church or you go before the gods, wherever you go, Igarego or for whatever you want to go and do, make sure that that is your prayer. Then on the 7th, on Monday, we'll return to red. On Tuesday, we'll still return to red. Wednesday 9th, red. Thursday 10th will be red. Friday 11th remains red. And then you come back to green on Saturday and green on the 13th of August on Sunday. Then the mother of all lockdowns will be the combination of this particular 2 weeks sit at home, the roundup or the benediction of this 2 weeks sit at home on the 14th of August. It will be on red. And then we will open another chapter. If they fail to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we will open another chapter. So, Biafrans, we know what we want. We have resolved, and they cannot slow us down. They cannot change the language for us. They can't change the narrative. We have resolved, and we are going home. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Please encourage everyone around you. Those of you back home in the home front, those that have gotten the palliatives, we love you. Please receive it and manage it. Those of you that have more than enough in Biafra land, please, onye agha na nwanne ya. Onye agha na nwanne ya. Encourage your brethren. Give them something, especially you, those you know that have not gotten palliative because of the places where they are and they are not easy for us to reach. Please, those of you around them, reach out to them, encourage them. If it means you recording it for us to reimburse you, we tell you we are going to reimburse you. I'm telling you, we can guarantee you, if you are able to give your people palliatives, give them palliatives. Biafrans in diaspora, those of us that are maintaining this momentum, we will reimburse you if need be. But please encourage your brethren. If you have 2 cups of rice, eat one and share one with your neighbor. Please, if you have 2 cartons of Indomie, manage one and let your neighbors manage the other one. Let us do this together. Hmm? We must do this together. Please do not just enjoy it yourself and forget about your neighbor. We know it may not be easy for some of you, but in the long run, we will never regret it. We shall all be happy. We shall all be glad we did this together. And Mazin Namdekano will be proud of us. I'm telling you, forget about all these lies. We no longer pay attention to them. We are not going to waste our time on them. Dan Olasi, we already know the game you want to play. We know the game he wants to play. So even before they start playing the game, we already debunked them. We already debunked them. And the truth is that they will always make a mistake for you to identify where they are coming from. Eh? How can somebody who told you that if need be, if there is time or there is a call to fight for Biafra, I will fight again. I will carry gun again. And now Biafrans, are not carrying gun now. They are only sitting at home to make it easier for them. They are buying you to come and slow them down, to shut them up. You failed on arrival. This particular IPOB is not the former stomach infrastructure ones. Nigeria have deceived Biafrans enough. It is no longer business as usual. No, 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 no. It is no longer business as usual. All those of you that have exploited Biafrans in the past, you use all the Nzama to build hotels, build houses, start up businesses, do container business. You've had your day. You've had your day. God will judge you with everything you have done with the resources of Biafrans. The blood money you use to set up foundation for that you're building, Chukwu Okike Abiama will judge you. Akwema, gadi biri n'ụlọ ahụ ka anyị hụ ka unu ga-esi bie with udo. Ka anyị unu ga-esi bie with udo with ọbara ụmụ Biafra. No way. So you go and enjoy that your blood money. But this time around, this set of Biafrans, it is no longer business as usual. And now may Chukwu Kabiama Premi Henile, may he bless you. May he keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. And may he be gracious unto you and give you peace. May God bless our leader Mazin Nambi Okukano. May Chukwu Kabiama Premi Henile bless our Prime Minister. Give him more wisdom and more understanding. Does it not surprise you? Does it not amaze you that our Prime Minister in this particular, difficult terrain, the level of wisdom he demonstrates and displays, the level of wisdom he demonstrates and displays, it is second to none. That prayer he prayed and said, God, give me 1,000 men wisdom. I can see the manifestation of it today. Sometimes you ask him questions and he will just give you answer. You ask yourself, how did this man get all this wisdom? How did he get all this wisdom? How? Let me tell you, it's not as if he cannot give order or tell people to begin to do, the needful, some of the things you want to see. Maybe it can be done, but everything goes step by step. So don't push him or don't over, stress or emphasize, this is what you're supposed to do. Everything is procedural. There is procedure to everything. Mazin Namdekanu said, there is a method to our madness. So don't worry. Follow who know road. And we can guarantee you, this road we are following is leading us to Biafra. And we shall all get there safely. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Ise. I remain your brother Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van Van Van. I'll see you this afternoon. But until then, come Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day.